Alright guys, welcome back to Kermit a Killer. I am recording the Final Fantasy Remake Integrate, and I've done a couple of episodes already and made mistakes, and so they're going to end up getting deleted, so you probably won't see them. But we're only about an hour into the game, maybe an hour and a half, so y'all aren't too far behind, and I just wanted to give this a try. It's a beautiful game so far, so let's see how it goes. We'll be doing somewhere around 30 to 40 minute episodes, so where we left off was we were out here just hunting for the sake of it. Now the last time I fought some of these guys, they were very hard, so
let's see how that plays out.
So these guys, anytime you hit them, they respond with an attack. This does a lot of damage. You always want to make sure that you assess the enemies. Everything is cold immune here in this first area, so I should probably put on a cold. Let's see if we can't steal something. And I couldn't move, it got killed.
Laughing at me.
So, those guys are not meant to fight like that. They want you to do parry attacks, which do a lot of damage and stagger them quickly. So, let's try that again without all the stupid mistakes. I could have checked to see if I've already assessed them too, and I didn't do that. So let's start with that and go from there. Might move the mic in just a hair more.
Think you can take me?
1 second, guys. Let me pause it. Alright, I'm back.
Bring it on! Okay.
There we go. You see how whenever I parried him, it like almost completely staggered him? That's what it wants you to do.
No freaking way. Is that all you got?
They hit like a freight train.
How you like this?
Okay.
Just great.
Still getting my butt kicked over here.
I'm just getting started.
Let me see. Are they assessed? Yeah. Helps if you actually hit the button in time, huh?
Do your worst.
Let's see here. Come on. One of y'all attack. There we go.
For a smackdown. Time to wreak some serious havoc. Got you right where I want ya.
See, a lot easier than the first time around, huh? Alright. My 3-year-old thinks he's a baby now. He hangs out with his cousins who are babies and starts acting like that. She's like overpowered as long as you do the right thing. Let's see here.
Think you can take me?
You're going with us, Booger. I love that she does the finishing music from the original FF1, and also what Bear does in the first FF7Ri game. So it's kind of cool. I like that a lot. So, because I'm going to delete the old episodes because they were just a recording of my face and this all in the background, I'll let you know a few things. One, I fought over here with Ramu, and it went terribly. A little stronger than what I'm prepared to smash my face into, so I'm not going to be going after that. There's also a turtle creek thing back here somewhere, but I have to get past a sleeping dog, and yeah, it's a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to mess with it. All these ones with the one over their head are all side mission. I'm not a fan of doing forced side missions, so I'm avoiding that for the time being. Let's see what else we have here. Looks like it might let us go ahead and move on to the next section, so I'm going to quickly heal. Another thing I noticed in this one is that you don't have to hold down your triangle or Y button. You can just press it one time and it allows you to go forward, which I like a lot. I do not like whenever they artificially slow the game down to make it seem like the game has more hours in it.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
A little bit.
Sorry about that.
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonan Kusakabe. I was lucky enough to learn how to fight from good...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about something else, like how you've adjusted to life here, indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is
Okay,
my
the
partner
materia and the
stinking like an
weapon's kind of
over-the-hill
cool.
has-been.
Looks like kind of a bow staff.
Speaking of drinking, you been to the Happy Turtle? If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
Well, I don't even know where to begin with all of that. But I do know I haven't heard of Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in me?
Well, I've got a few years on you, I'll admit. But out of us two, we've done this longer.
I guess I have. Boss, huh? I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion at the Happy Turtle.
Yeah. Stupid bird.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoffs at a depot and municipal storage.
Just read it by taking it off? Okay.
Yuffie, Sonan, you mind coming along?
Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy.
We'll be passing through a rough part of town, so you'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay?
Be right there.
Maybe I should go back and hit all those enemies with the right spells. Let me see here. Okay, so now I'm gonna have Sonan with us. She's making us items. Okay, I always like first strike. Do we have an extra summon? No, we don't. Okay, so let's give... I don't want to get rid of anything. Okay, we'll rely on him for... or you know what? That's what we'll do. Let's change out Deadly Dodge for HP Absorb, and then we'll do Ice Materia, which is needed. I'll keep Deadly Dodge. Now we'll go Parry. So now if I need to heal, I'll absorb it from doing damage. Let's see if that works. You know what? Let's make a homie healers too. Okay. That doesn't work whenever bosses are up. I don't really want that, so we'll put healing on him. Let's go. If I remember correctly, the weapon that she has, in order to, exploit the enemy weakness with an elemental ninjutsu attack. How do you get an elemental cold ninjutsu? Okay, we'll have to play around with that a little bit. I'll go back out of town and do a little bit more fighting. I didn't realize that if we moved just a little bit further into the story, we'd have a second character. One we've never even seen.
All of the turtle.
Maybe Ramu won't be so hard if I had two people.
The bombers must have freaked the monsters out. Guess you could say the same thing about me.
You cannot control Sonnen in battle, instead issue commands to him using the right trigger. Pressing left trigger will have him synergize with Yuffie and he will team up with her to perform attack as tandem. Okay. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, makes him more staggered. Okay, so you can disengage as well. Kind of looks like a Dragon Ball Z type fight. Okay, let's see. Nice. It gets you with that throat paint that's like 500.
Cold front coming through.
Art of War. Synergize with Art of War. Okay.
Loyal minion.
Stagger percentage damage up.
How you like that? I sentence you to a beating. You're going down.
Alright, level
We're
up.
the
Let's
best.
go.
Best there ever was.
Level 27 already.
Boss.
Okay, we can upgrade over here. I think we were going to go with critical. We also have max HP. Enhanced attack. Okay. I'll take Steel Success. I like that. We'll play around with him in a little bit. Let's see, 15 minutes in. We got about 15 minutes to play around in this episode, so let's just keep after it. I do want to check one more thing. Still only at 40%, so I'm not quite sure how to make this work. Let me go to the other area to fight. probably check on attacks again and see what that chick wants. That person. We're gonna go down here. You might recognize, you start off in the same part of the slums as the original FF7R, but you don't really, you see them all from like a distance, but you haven't yet run into any of them.
Hey, over here!
For instance, look at
Can't believe
Roach or
those
whatever his
freaking
name is over
morons.
there.
You stay away from that factory, you hear? Place has monsters coming out of the walls.
How cool.
Yeah, don't go in here because there's monsters. Okay. I didn't see this one the last time I came through. We'll have to come back and look around for that one. Oh, no, we can see that somewhere over here. No. That was just the boxes it was saying I was obstructed. Okay. Let's see. Cold.
Got no time for small fry. Let's turn up the grill. Gotcha. We're
Easy.
the best there ever was.
Alrighty. And I don't know if this camera angle is good or not. I don't really care for it staring up at my nose. But I can't put it directly in the middle of the screen either, so we'll see how it goes. Feel free to make fun of me in the comments. Okay, these guys were also cold, yeah.
Just want to get this over with. Let's turn up the grill. Here comes Sam. Ready for a smackdown? Oh, it's over.
Easy peasy. Alright, let's look and see if that did anything for our percentage. Okay, so I guess it doesn't have to necessarily be the weakness specifically. Maybe it needs to be... Looks like in the video it shows her just throwing the star and then using ninjutsu, so maybe that's all we have to do.
Hope you learned your lesson.
Still got a happy turtle somewhere. One of them was flying in the sky earlier, so it may be something that simple for all I know. Whoa, we did not have this guy before, but in the first video we talked about how these webs normally indicate that these guys are here, so let's go ahead and assess. I took assess on. Can I run away from this fight? Okay, we'll come back then. Oh, dumb of me, I didn't realize I took assess on. Nothing to steal.
With the power of his providence. Get lost!
Come on!
Yeah, I don't know if that's counting towards my ninjutsu or not. This one. Oh, put me to sleep? Okay.
No way!
I don't know why it's not letting me.
Freaking way!
Okay, nice. I'll take the healing off of it. He can heal himself. Okay, so we're staggered, so we'll pump that damage out. do not like long period staggers. Like, what is going? Why can't I do anything? What exactly am I supposed to do? Take the healing off the blizzard. Okay. There we go. Come on, stay.
Not too shabby, Sonon.
That guy's boss.
Gotcha.
So you got a couple of side characters just in this little bit here. That's kind of nice. You know, one from the original 7R and this one here. Let's look at her weapon, because I want to eventually move off of this one and pull up these others. Evade an attack, ATB increases when successful, and then this one mows down enemies it touches, can use while airborne, strike 3 or more enemies. Okay. We'll get to that in a moment, though. So, she's at 70%. Weapon metal. That guy Sweet Phil would love this. I forget the Pooch's name from the first one, but the Pooch is all over the walls in this one.
Get ready for the beating of a lifetime.
Let's use our ninjutsu, see if that helps our efficiency. Go ahead and cure you. Oh, that's right. When they're spinning like that, your best bet is to attack it. So let's give him a little bit of blizzard.
Time to kick some butt.
Alright. Already used all of my abilities.
Did ya? Get lost! None can escape the wrath of the ninja!
I think there's a healing bench over here. Yeah, we'll take that. No, I haven't even looked at his equipment. He might not even be set up very good either. Eventually I'll have to switch over to him and play him a little bit, but I'm enjoying playing Yuffie, so I'm going to stick to that for now. Let's look. Okay, we gained 10% off that fight, so at least one of the things we're doing is working. We'll jam out this one check where we are. We've got about 7 minutes, so maybe we'll just circle around, kill a couple more enemies, and then we'll probably call it a day.
Bet I can finish him off first.
See, I don't know if it's just doing this ninjutsu attack.
Hey, wanna beg for mercy?
Whoopsie. Let's give him some blizzard.
Cold front coming through. Oh yeah, now you're in for it.
Dagger and easy.
On to the next.
No more. Sometimes, like, if you don't go far enough away, it doesn't give it back to you. I do think her get-up's kind of cool. I'm not normally a fan of, like, Moogle suits, but they make her look alright. Alrighty, well, might have to go back to the entrance to reset the enemies. do wish I could just jump over that. Make life a lot easier. Okay, here we're some. Yes.
Bet I can finish him off first.
We'll see about that.
Got you now. You're going down. Oh, you like this? Not too shabby, Sona.
Not too shabby, son. Okay, 90%.
Back at you, boss.
Let me see if we do one more 5, and we'll swap over weapons and probably call it there. And you can also kick if you wanted to kick instead of slinging your ninja star. Really dig the metal. Nope. Okay. Maybe if we circle all the way around the back side here, and then they'll be back in the front, maybe? Probably not, though. No, maybe it's a timing thing. Maybe it just so much time needs to pass instead. What's our health look like? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a free one. Right. Maybe, yeah, it's just the whole area that's telling you that there's one in Turtle Paradise. Or in this one they call it Turtle something else.
Why, hello there! Forgive me for saying, but you remind me of a dear friend of mine. Perhaps you've met him.
I don't know. Is he Shinra too?
Perhaps, perhaps. My name is Roche, by the way. Ordinarily, your ill-concealed hostility and exotic wardrobe would give me pause. But not today, for I am here on business of a personal nature. Looking for my aforementioned friend.
What's his name?
Oh, I only wish I knew. But I can tell you that he has a real need for speed, as they say. And while he boasts a very large sword, his first love is plainly his mount.
Yeah, he sounds great. Say, is that Fort Condor I see over there? You play?
I'm always ready for a round of Fort Condor. Though, I suspect a delicate flower like you would wither if exposed to my scorching. Maybe after some practice.
Yeah, that's enough.
Is that the sound of the turtle I hear?
More poppy type. Oh, hidden right underneath there, huh?
Gotcha! You thought you could hide from me, didn't ya?
Y'all missed that other part, so we got a couple of those little newsletters. They'll probably screaming that I missed the one in the other area too. Okay, train station. I can't find anything. Let's see, where are we at on time? You know what? Let's go ahead and call it there. You'll have a good day. See you on the next episode.